Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we did a lot of work at camp. We're now in a full-blown romantic relationship with Lae'zel. And then we had some conversation with Halsin. We brought him into the party. We went through the whole process of getting him leveled up. And then we went out and we found Oliver, the other half of Thaniel, the child that we ran into earlier before. And then we were able to convince... I'm getting a little distracted by the withers over there. We were able to convince Oliver to rejoin Thaniel. We had to fight some more shadows to do that. We got that done, and now we're back at camp to see what is going on that front. So, let's go find Halsin. And there's Thaniel. Let's talk to Halsin.
Oakfather preserve you.
I met a peer of yours, Druid Jaheira. Do you know her?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
Maybe we'll have to take you over and have a chat. You seem to admire her greatly.
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Alright, you spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Of course.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
Alright. What happened before, when the Shadow Curse was unleashed?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
Alright. Well, not every day as leader can be a glorious one.
Indeed. I know that all too well.
Alright.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being. For the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Well, that's what we're working on. All right. Well, in as much as I'd like to bring Halsin along, we will bring him along for more extended operations later. We're gonna get Shadowheart back in the party.
Preserve you. Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
I think I'm gonna be heading into areas that will be of interest to Shadowheart. So, there she is. She still needs better gear.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorm to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Alright, what do you make of Ketheric Thorm now that you've seen him in the flesh?
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let's put Halsin back in the party real quick, because I forgot that I wanted to do something.
Oakfather preserve you.
Alright.
Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Alright, so I want to leave camp. And I want to head back to Last Light Inn and go have a chat with Jaheira. With Halsin in the party and just see if there's any unique conversation that occurs.
No splitting up, ever again. You hear? The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Then speak.
Nope, nothing new. I mean, could I chat with her as Halsin?
The Archdruid Halsin. Do not be surprised that I know your name. You fit a rather singular description. And one survivor of the Shadow Curse's fall ought to know another.
Alright. I'll say we never actually got to meet when fighting Ketheric that first time.
No. We were a host 100 strong after all. Until we were not. Those of us who saw the birth of the Shadow Curse seemed doomed to return and bear witness to its work again. But I ought to warn you, Halsin. Much as it shames me, it is not the curse I come to cleanse, but the cult.
I mean to do both.
Then I'll pray for the Oakfather to raise the road before you. But my battle is with the Absolute.
Alright. Oh, there's a little bit of a unique combo there.
Times should mind my step.
Alright, now let's go back to camp and let's go get Shadowheart.
You're no fun.
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in camp.
All right.
Take care out there.
All right, Shadow Hearts.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Yep. Let's see.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
All right.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems turned.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Cleric's magic
will
will
hold
hold out the darkness forever.
All right. I need to go ahead and hit the quartermaster, I think. So I'll pause here for a little bit while I do some shopping.
Hang around too long, though.
All right.
Is the barricade coming along?
I did my shopping. I got a new armor that I'm going to be using on Halsin, I think. And I did have another armor that
It'll need
Shadowheart can use. So
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
that should be good. And now I am broke again. Am I like completely out of money?
Don't touch me.
Not completely, but
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Still breathing.
pretty close.
Quite everything.
All right.
How much farther can I go?
Now we need to move on. There's still some more stuff to explore. Let's go take a look at that first. The Waning Moon.
That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
I'm sure a place like this has spirits aplenty.
Yes. Depending on what you mean by spirits. Shadowroot Sack. Oops. I definitely hear something. Oh, alchemy supplies. Blighted patron. Hello there.
I don't know you. Perhaps I forgot you.
Alright, well, that's a zombie that can talk.
New crystal.
Apparently we're taking a seat at the bar.
Go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
What in all nine hells are you?
Son of Thorm, son of Sword Coast.
Dissobald Thorn.
on. Cheers. Bottoms up. Go nuts.
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
All right.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Near to bursting. The next few sips could be his last.
Go on, drink. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
You could drink with a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw, a Rogue Sleight of Hand, pretend to swig deeply, avoiding the liquid at the last moment. We'll try that. All right, success.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
All right, looks like we got a refill.
Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Delight me.
All right. We have all kinds of bard performance options. I do need to, like, retool my character a little bit, I think. A silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall. Not enough. That's a high DC. Alright, roll again. There we go.
How we long for a feast. Feeling gorging. Oh, the time with devils. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me. Again.
We'll do our... Well, we'll say, how did you become what you are now?
Father Catheric's laughter. Not joy. Not ever, never. Only laughter. Now drink it deep.
Alright, we'll do our sleight of hand again. Not enough. Alright, inspiration again. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go.
More stories. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished. infested.
All right. Let's see. A towering creature rose from molten lava. I felled it with great wit and might. Alright, got it.
Molten, hot, heavy. We saw such a beast in my latrine. A fierce foe.
Okay, then.
Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
We know who placed a curse on this land. So we will try our sleight of hand again. We are running out of inspiration rolls. One more. That'll do it.
Father's personal, mysterious secret. No, not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Earthquakes. Earthquakes. Talk and perish, die, buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Uh-oh. He's gonna blow. And he's just staying on the floor. Excellent. Let's see. Oh. A key. We'll take all that. What do we have back here? Oh, don't have the key for that. Not a problem. Icarus gloves. Icarus corrosion. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes upon the target. Alright. And some water. Some research notes.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisbald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thisbald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisbald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisbald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Focus your eyes on the page. Mentally separate blank ink from purple stain. And could not. And I have no more inspiration rolls.
The page is a mess of dark color. The delivery's location remains a mystery.
Ah, well.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Alright. On serpent venom toxin. Punch drunk bastard. It is a club. While you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1 to 4 thunder damage for 3 meters. As if you're making like a drunken fighter or something. What is this? Would you like to know something interesting? If you mix a suspension of venomous fang with vitriol of Lolth's candle, any vitriol will do. Out comes a poison. When in, yeah, okay. Serpent fang toxin. Let's disarm this. And lockpick it. That was a really easy lock to pick. Alright. What's in here? Rustic chest, some alchemy supplies. Some more alchemy supplies. Barrels of skeletal remains.
Is that a human arm? Do I even want to know?
And another rustic chest. Interesting that this was trapped. Oh. What do we have on the floor over here? Drow poison. The serpent fang toxin. The waning moon consignments. Waning moon's deliveries are recorded here in a careful hand. The rear page is, however, devoted to the distiller's personal reflections. 10 Tarsak. Father Catheric's reach begins to extend beyond Wraithwind's borders. The Thorms are but collectors of coin, glory, blood, and more yet. I, however, collected that which holds the most value, information. The mason caught my eye. Straight are his steps, and faithful are his words, for as long as drink does not touch his tongue. 2 drops of Blackfire whiskey, and he sings his heart's true tune. He calls Father a tyrant, a coward, a traitor. He beseeches the Moon Maiden to shine upon him once more. Dangerous words. I have told Father he will surely silence the Mason and make him an example. Meanwhile, the Mason drawls his heresy. It is all I can do not to mock him to his very face. 6. Flame Rule. My own methods used against me. The ale she fed me was poisoned, and by my own hand. My truth serum was all too effective. I professed a lot. The poisoned drinks, Malice's treatments, the interrogations, all of it. She means to reveal our schemes to the Baldur's Gate authorities. Thus, of course, I grace her palm with more gold than Jerengoth could muster. Father would have my head if he knew, or worse yet, donate me to Malice. Such is my good fortune that I possess all manner of barrels. She should make a perfect fit. 23. Eliant. The Harpers came too close. They poisoned Father Ketherick himself, yet he confesses no ill effects. Malice insists it is a fluke. Doctor he may be, but he is no less a fool for it. Father has achieved that of which I can only dream, immortality. I have long suspected. I can guess Father's purpose, but I cannot fathom the means. Purple worm gullet. I might as well take it.
Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
What have you got?
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Fine. How much do I owe you?
To chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy to jug bug you. So be what?
Well, that's disturbing. Still, better than having an actual conversation with him, though.
My please, due apology, madam.
Everything's out of order. Blighted actor?
The gore almost looks real. Superb. Encore. I should hit the road. But I'm so tired.
Mortal stitches. Say hey for the pub.
Alright, where am I?
What's that?
Oh? Some cash. There's a little bit more area that we haven't explored. Oh, over here. We'll get to that, though. This is still the waning moon. Got lots of bottles of water.
responding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
All right. Well, so we're going to get ambushed by some Githyanki. Somewhere. But we're at the end of the episode. So we'll stop here and we'll see what happens with that when we come back. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.